So you're a musician, you pour everything you have into your art, right? But let's be honest, the hardest part isn't writing an amazing song. It's actually building a real sustainable career from it. Today, we're going to break down the modern playbook for turning your passion into your profession. And we're starting with the one number that, well, everyone seems to get wrong. Okay, so this is the question every single artist has wondered about. You hit that huge milestone, 1 million streams. You feel like you finally made it. But what does that actually mean for your bank account? The answer? Well, it might just shock you. On average, 1 million streams will gross you about $3,000. That's it. And remember, that's the gross amount. That's before anyone else takes their cut. For all the songwriting, the recording, the marketing, that's your starting point. But okay, here's where the story really gets wild. How does that 3 grand get sliced up? If you're on a major label, you might only see around $600 of that. As a fully independent artist, you get to keep the whole thing. This right here, this is the fundamental shift happening in music. Ownership is absolutely everything. So if relying on streams alone clearly isn't going to pay the rent, what's the move? Well, it all starts with a huge, crucial shift in how you think. You have to stop thinking just like an artist and start thinking like a business owner. You know, the old way of doing things was kind of passive, right? You'd make your music and just hope. Hope a label finds you, hope you land on a big playlist. The new model? It's active. It's about taking control, building your own machine, and creating a direct connection to the people who actually love your work. And listen, this isn't just some feel-good pep talk. We've got the data to back it up. Research from the Journal of Arts Entrepreneurship shows that musicians who think like entrepreneurs are a staggering 60% more likely to succeed. So yeah, this mindset shift, it directly impacts your odds of making it. Okay, so if the game isn't just about chasing streams, what is it about? What's the one thing you should be obsessed with? Let's talk about the single most valuable asset you have as an artist, and I'll give you a hint. It's not your follower count. Man, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Every time you push people to follow you on Spotify or Instagram, you're not just building your brand. You're building an asset for them. You're handing over your fans' data, and the platforms use it to recommend other artists. And this gets to the absolute heart of the problem for artists today. Something called data silos. Think about it like this. Spotify knows exactly who your top fans are. They know where they live, what time they listen, but you don't. That information is locked away in their silo, and you can't get to it. So what's your real asset? It's the direct line you have to your fans. We're talking names, emails, maybe even phone numbers. This is the foundation of your business. It's your audience, and no algorithm or platform can ever take it away from you. All right, I know what you're thinking. Great. Own my fan data. How in the world do I actually do that? Well, the answer is you build your own system, your own direct-to-fan engine. And it's not as complicated as it might sound. It really boils down to 3 powerful steps. First, get a website. This is your digital home base, the one corner of the internet you totally control. Second, start that email list. This is where you actually collect that fan data. And third, you've got to give people a reason to sign up. Offer them something exclusive, something they can't get anywhere else. And look, if you're sitting there thinking, email? Is that still a thing? You gotta see this.
According to research from Litmus, the average ROI for email marketing is 36 to 1. That's insane. For every single dollar you put in, you can expect to get $36 back. It's still one of the most powerful tools on the entire planet.
So, once you have this list, what are you even selling them? This is where things get really, really interesting. The data shows this incredible trend. High-ticket offers, things like VIP packages or exclusive vinyl, might only make up 10% of your sales, but they bring in a massive 60% of your revenue. You don't need everyone to buy everything. You just need to give your biggest fans something amazing to buy into.
See, this whole direct-to-fan machine, it's the key. It's what unlocks all these other ways to make money that have pretty much nothing to do with streaming. Let's talk about how to diversify and build a career that's actually resilient.
First things first, we need to change how you think about your songs. Every single track you write and record, that's intellectual property, or IP. Specifically, it's a copyright. It's an asset, like a piece of real estate that you own, and you can monetize it in tons of different ways. And once you really get that, man, the floodgates just open. Your song is so much more than a track on Spotify. It could get licensed for a movie or a video game. It could be the reason people join your fan club. It generates publishing royalties. It can inspire merch. Suddenly, streaming is just one small piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. Okay, I get it. This can all sound like a lot, right? Managing all these different things. But that brings us to this amazing, powerful idea that completely changes what it means to be a successful musician today. It's called the 1,000 True Fans Theory, and it's brilliant. The idea is so simple. You don't need millions of passive listeners to build a career. You just need about 1,000 true fans. We're talking the super fans who will buy your merch, come to every show, and support absolutely everything you do. So let's just boil it all down to one big idea. Success isn't about some vanity metric like a million streams. Not anymore. It's measured by the strength of the community you build. A community that is able and excited to directly fund you so you can keep making the art they love. So I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. Instead of waking up and asking, how do I get more streams? Start asking yourself this. Who are my true fans, and what can I create for them that they can't get anywhere else? The answer to that question, that's the key to your entire career.